Hey, what's up?
Welcome to Castlevania again. Symphony of the Night.
Again, yeah. So apparently this is a game that I haven't played it, and
we were gonna play Aria of Sorrow.
Yeah.
But then I looked at Game Boy Advance games and realized that this one exists. This one exists, and it's also an Igarashi game. So I guess we're gonna. So me and Jeremy talked about it a bit and decided to give this one a shot. And if it ends up being shit and terrible, we'll just move on to Aria of Sorrow.
Yeah. So I'm not the biggest fan of the classic Castlevania setup, but apparently this one's a little bit different than that. So we're gonna see.
Apparently it has the level up RPG kind of elements to it that Symphony of the Night has, but it doesn't have like weapons.
Mm-hmm.
Is my understanding based on reading the Wikipedia article about it.
Yeah.
So we'll see if it's fun. Could be fun. I feel like that I still don't have the aspect ratio right.
I think it's good.
I just want to make it perfect. So Jeremy, I got a 3D printer.
Yeah.
And it's cool. But the print bed that they sent me, it's a tempered glass bed that it prints on.
Mm-hmm.
It's warped.
Oh, so
It's
that's
warped.
why it was giving you trouble.
So no matter how much I fine-tune the positioning of the head, of the print head,
Mm-hmm.
it can't. I mean, I've gotten it printing pretty good now, but the problem is still a big deal.
Yeah.
Like, it's still a major problem because because even though, as well as I got it adjusted, it's still not perfect because in the center of the tempered glass there's a dip.
Right.
Which means the center point of all the prints, the space is the print bed is lower than it is elsewhere.
Yeah.
Which is a big problem. Big problem. And I emailed them customer support about it.
Yeah.
Like, hey, it's warped. I need a new one.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, oh, we're so sorry. Can you send us a picture of the warped print bed? I'm like, well, okay, it's warped like at 1/2 of 1 millimeter. Like,
Right.
how am I supposed to convey that in a picture?
Yeah.
It just is. I know it because I can look at the different height of the nozzle as it's going around on the
Right.
print. So I'm starting to get the sense that they might end up being difficult about this, which is going to be unfortunate for them.
Well, I mean, so you're going to take a picture of a thing that they won't be able to see anything from the picture.
Yeah, essentially. I mean, if they want photographic proof that the print bed is warped, then the photo I'm going to give them, they're not going to be able to discern.
Yeah.
Nice. So how does this play so far?
So far, it plays pretty well. It's
Like, does it remind you of traditional Castlevania, or
it's kind of a mix between both. I mean, you got the whip, but you can change direction midair.
this is definitely just a clone of Symphony of the Night's first level.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Oh, you can't change direction if you whip in midair. Like you're committed to that jump arc.
I see.
Go doors.
Wow.
That's the same.
They did 3D doors.
Well, I guess I'm stuck here.
That's amazing. That they went to the trouble of doing 3D doors.
Wait a minute. It cancels your jump when you whip too, or maybe not. Sometimes it does. Question mark? Casual wear. I'll have some casual wear.
Nice. Did that improve your stats in a big way?
I don't even look.
Can you flail your whip around? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah. If you hold the whip button, you can.
Wow. You don't even have to do anything. You just stand here and flail your whip.
Do this. There you go. Yeah, I just don't like the whip. I just don't like it as a weapon.
No,
Or I'd much rather have a
Basilar.
sword. It's slow. It's kind of cumbersome. Oh, here's where we go. Oh, well, I gotta have my leather boots.
Does the control scheme make sense to you, Jeremy?
Yeah, I mean, of course it.
Well, you were saying that you normally like Castlevania.
Oh, no. It's not what I would have chosen, but nice. I like that. But I'm getting used to it because sword. That will tell me the names of the enemies and killing them.
I think I understand why you
no, it
like to
tells you.
configure it that way.
Because
But
it's
not
more like. Well, no,
because no game console ever had that layout like that.
what, that jump is B instead of attack.
What? No, that A and B would be configured in the same line with one another.
But I'm saying that attack and jump make more sense on the SNES controller like this. But in here we have jump and attack like this.
Yeah, it's the same button map, it's just moved over.
Right. But instead of my thumb going naturally like this, I'm doing like this to achieve what I want to achieve.
And that's because you had that Mega Man thumb where you roll your thumb around all over the place instead of actually pressing buttons.
Yeah. I mean, that's true.
But like even on the NES, the buttons were side by side.
Yeah.
But on the
But
NES,
side by side makes more sense to me than.
But on the NES Dogbone controller, they moved the buttons into the Game Boy position, which the Game Boy position is B and A being in those locations. You remember the Game Boy, Jeremy?
Barely. I'm already lost. This is the entrance. There aren't that many places I can go. Entrance, I've gone up there. Just double check, make sure I didn't miss anything. Well, I did miss something. Oh, maybe I didn't go up here. I went up to a place that looks like this.
Yeah, you went up to a place where you entered from the other side. It's a very vertically oriented game, it seems.
Not a big fan of the music so far.
Well, we are limited to the Game Boy Advance's sound chip.
Yeah. But I remember Aria of Sorrow having better music.
Well, this was only the second Castlevania game that they developed for the Game Boy Advance, so maybe they still haven't quite figured it out yet. Takes a good 3 Castlevania games to really understand the hardware
Right.
that you've got, just like on the PlayStation.
Yeah, the item design and everything is exactly the same as Symphony 1.
Could be that they just recycled assets.
Yeah.
Well, no, they didn't. Obviously, they didn't, because the resolution. Well, actually, they might have, because the Game Boy Advance. Because I guess objects are larger on screen
Yeah.
in the Game Boy Advance, so they may have recycled all of the sprite assets.
Yeah. Could have. Now the skeletons aren't really the same, but. What they call the
The doors are definitely recycled.
Oh yeah, they're exactly the same.
They just took those and slapped them on the Game Boy Advance. Does holy water normally move like that?
In certain games it does. Not Symphony. Actually, it does.
It was just
When you're
stage
playing as
two.
Richter, it does.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. But when you're... They're getting gated like hell.
Yeah, I was just seeing if there's like any special jump movement options.
It's amazing how much we have been denied
Yeah.
in this castle so far. This must be a small game. Like, the castle must be fairly small here to have us gated
Right.
in so many ways in such a small space.
Yeah.
Do you have a map?
Yeah, it very much seems like they're funneling us in one direction.
Hmm.
Yeah. Marble Corridor. That's different than Marble Gallery.
You know, how many games could you possibly set in the same castle? You know?
Yeah, play through it. Get a feel for it.
Ah, it's death.
He didn't take on your stuff.
He did not. Castle map. What? You can't know what's on the map before you've been there. What?
Is that effective?
Well, it didn't really get where it was supposed to go. Surely we've all been there.
Yeah.
I'm almost dead.
I haven't seen any like save points or healing stations anywhere.
Me neither. You know, I'm not a huge fan of the fact that he sounds like Mickey Mouse when he jumps sometimes.
I haven't.
So one of these days you'll hear it.
Okay.
Hi, I'm in it. Hey, it's a save point. Well, that's a pretty lame save effect.
It doesn't put you in a coffin? Why not?
The Game Boy Advance was capable of 3D models. Why didn't they do it? Obviously, because they did the same doors.
Right.
Wait, I didn't turn into stone. Shit, Medusa heads
In
are these.
Symphony of the Night, only the like gold colored ones turn into stone.
Ah, then why are they Medusa heads if they can turn into stone?
I mean, they don't turn you to stone in any of the games before that.
Wow. Nice.
Not unusual, but nice.
God, this whip is so slow.
Yeah.
Ah, but you can do what? Wait. How do you? Oh yeah, there we go. Who needs speed when you've got?
Well, notice the amount of damage you're doing.
You got whip towers. Yeah, but I can kill Medusa heads.
Right.
That's the main objective right now.
You get the red stone. It's very descriptive about what it does for you.
Yeah. That holy water usage, though.
Mm-hmm.
That was unintentional.
Yeah.
Although I'm not having as many unintentional holy water uses so far because I guess this Game Boy, or this Super Nintendo controller is.
This is nice graphics, nice background.
It was made of bats.
Yeah.
The background was entirely made of bats.
Oh wow, what an original boss. No Castlevania game has ever used a bat as a boss before.
I wouldn't imagine. That's pretty creative. You think about like vampires.
Yeah.
You know, and bats.
Now, a drill bat, I'm pretty sure that hasn't been done before. Don't you wish you had an axe about?
Nope.
Good with holy water? Probably hit him right there.
I didn't know I was going to be fighting a boss with a bat boss. I didn't know I was going to be fighting a bat boss. I hate axe.
This is the easiest boss I think I've ever seen.
I'm not taking much damage. Remember that time that we were way over leveled in Castlevania Symphony of the Night the entire game for some reason?
Yeah.
How'd that happen?
It's an easy game. That's it. It's a broken game. Because it starts out somewhat hard, and then as you level up, it's just not hard anymore.
That's why I always gave up on it back in the day. This is just tedious.
Yeah.
Why is he not dead yet?
It's difficult.
I don't like the fact that he flies away and then I can't hit him.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, get him with some holy waters, I think.
Nicely done, me. Very impressive work.
Wow, this is just annoying.
Got him. Man, what an accomplishment.
Time.
Oh, what's this?
A health refill.
Really? That's what I got from that boss? Nice. I guess that's okay. Oh, hey, can you toss me a beer? Thank you. Ah, Sam Adams. Haven't had Sam Adams in a while.
Always. Good.
Ooh. Is audio even working? You know, I forgot to check.
Yeah.
It looks like it's working, but how does it sound?
Is the stream frozen for 25 minutes at the beginning of the stream?
Yeah. Sounds fine. Cool. Good. It's nice whenever the stream works and I don't, and you know, when I'm not paying attention. God. You know, I don't get it.
Okay.
Our setup's pretty good, but it just gives us endless problems.
Yeah. Does everybody face this?
I somehow get the sense that they don't, because I mean, you think about people. A lot of people who stream don't seem like that they're technically inclined at all, and they don't seem to have any issues streaming. You know.
Well, that's the thing. Like, you shouldn't. The people who stream on a regular basis are professional video game players.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're not. I don't know. I don't feel like it should be that difficult to keep the stream up and running.
No, it's just because of the, I don't know, possibly sketchy hardware we use.
Yeah.
I mean, we use a good capture device, but we use a computer that I cobbled together from just used parts and whatnot.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a pretty decently spec computer, but it's made out of like a Lenovo motherboard from like a Lenovo Office PC, you know, and it's like, I don't know, it's just made from a kind of a hodgepodge of stuff. And graphics card that I mined with.
Right.
It's the only graphics card I didn't sell out of the group of mining cards.
Yep.
I was like, you know what, I'll just keep this one in here so that I can use this computer for playing video games sometimes.
So it's gotta be a pretty decent graphics card then.
Yeah, it's one of the GTX 960s that we had.
Yeah.
I didn't keep a 970 because I thought, well, those are worth way more for one.
Yeah.
For two, I thought, this is like hooked up to a TV. The most work it will ever be doing is like, you know, playing some games on Steam that may be like ports of console games or whatever.
Right.
It's the only thing I'd ever play on the TV would be games that you would normally play on a console that I just so happened to get on Steam because they were cheap. Like the Batman Arkham Asylum games. Those games. I got those on Steam because it was dirt cheap. They were on sale for like $1 each one time, and I was like, okay. Alright, I'll buy them. But I wouldn't want to play those on a PC. Like keyboard and mouse and all that stuff.
Ice book. Combined with Subway, you check it out. Cast many ice spells, okay. Let's see. Secret info? There's 2 secret infos. We haven't found one yet.
Okay.
Oh, quick save.
What? I guess it's a Game Boy game, so.
Grandma, you gotta love her. Did you get your birthday card yet?
Every time.
Well, yeah, but, you know, she put an exclamation point instead of a question mark.
Yeah, but I mean, just, she's always checking up on whether you got your card. It's ridiculous.
All right.
If you're watching, Grandma, I love you, but, man.
Oh, check it out.
Dash
I've
boots?
just not been doing this. No, it's just LNR.
Oh, sick. That's nice. I wonder if you get any kind of, you know, whatchamacallits.
Like what?
Like bats and
Probably
dogs.
not, because you're not a vampire.
Oh, that's true. Oh man, not playing as Alucard sucks.
Yeah. Soma got all that stuff because he was like a soul stealer or something.
Oh, I see.
So playing as Soma doesn't suck.
So clearly, as far as the Game Boy Castlevania games,
Yeah.
this one is much more
So
stripped down.
Yeah.
You know?
it feels like, yeah, it just feels like an NES game.
I don't know. It feels a little cooler than an NES game, but
It doesn't feel as cool as a SNES game.
does it not feel as
this
cool
is
as a
pretty
SNES game? I mean, it's that in Castlevania 4 kind of.
Oh,
like
I'm
this.
not talking about Castlevania games. I just mean like in general. It feels like somewhere between NES game and SNES game.
Well, you know what? That's interesting that you say that. The Game Boy Advance is somewhere in between a NES and a SNES and a PlayStation.
Yeah,
All at the same time.
right,
Which is an odd place to be, for sure.
right.
But because it somehow is more advanced than the SNES
Yeah,
in a lot of ways, but also less advanced than the SNES in some ways.
yeah. Do you remember that red stone that you got earlier?
Yeah.
What does that do? I
Don't
was
know.
looking for it on the menu just now.
Don't know. Might have just been like an item. Like, I don't know.
Come on.
Yeah, you need your dog powers. You need dog power, Jimmy.
Yeah. You know what? This is causing me to run into stuff, and that's annoying, but it's still a lot better than walking. This is the obligatory room in the castle that has just $1 coins, I guess.
There always has to be one.
Is that a trope now for Castlevania games?
Apparently so. Is this a wizard monster?
Yes, so how do I do spells? I want to know how to do spells.
Well, let's find out. So you have spell books.
I have the ice book.
And you combine spell books with your sub-weapons.
Yeah, how do you do that?
Produce different spells. So...
Oh, the ice book was off. Okay. Ah.
So depending on which sub-weapon you have, I guess it changes the spell you cast.
So... Cool.
Which is weird, because then the sub-weapon, like... What sub-weapon do you have? You don't have
punch, fist.
You don't have one, right? Well, you have
Yeah. No, it is a sub-weapon.
Okay.
I had the knife, or I had the holy water.
But it's basically not a sub-weapon, because it's basically just your fist.
Right.
But you're allowed to use it now that you don't have anything
Right.
else in your hand.
Yeah.
Well, of course you wouldn't be able to punch, because you're holding on to the other sub-weapon.
Yeah. One hand has a whip and one hand has a holy water.
Wouldn't it make sense for you to be able to drop your sub-weapon at any time and just have the fist?
You'd think.
Why is that not an option?
Damn it. You know what this game needs more of? Gates.
Yeah, you don't think it's got enough?
No, it definitely needs more.
Okay. Well, I think it's got a pretty healthy amount, but I could be mistaken.
Damn it. That doesn't use many hearts. Oh, it doesn't use any hearts. Sweet. It just uses magic.
Oh.
And magic refills itself, so
Nice.
now hearts become
So you only need hearts if you're trying to use without the spell.
basic
if
sub-weapon,
you need a
yeah.
sub-weapon without the spell.
yeah.
Interesting. That adds a whole new dimension.
It does, because then like you can run out of MP and then switch back to hearts, and then use those until your MP fills back up.
Right. You could be using the spell book. I mean, you could be using sub-weapons all day, every day.
This is one of my favorite movement options of any Castlevania game. This is super fun.
Yeah, the L&R dash.
Yeah.
Certainly makes you faster than in Castlevania Symphony of the Night.
Yeah. Yeah, this is like wolf speed. If only you were invincible.
Yeah, that's a disadvantage.
Okay, well I clearly need a double jump for this section, so.
No,
He's changing.
His schedule's different now.
Oh. This
He's got a
dude
half day on Fridays.
is legit. I'm doing a pretty good job of dodging him though. To be honest.
Are you using the backdash function?
Yeah. Nice.
Sweet.
I win.
His head just fell right off.
Life max up. Got my HP back. Yeah. That was a boss. That had to have been a boss. It wasn't a boss, but that was.
Just an enemy. There's an enemy that's probably leveled higher than you because that room was locked.
Did you see I just discovered a new gate?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm assuming you weren't actually supposed to be there, and that boss was supposed to be like a really difficult thing to keep
Right.
away from there.
But. Because I'm good at video games.
Hey man, we can't all be good at video games. Man, I like days whenever you get a bunch of AMs, you know, and like no PMs.
Yeah? Is that what happened today?
Oh, I don't know what happened today. I'm just talking about Saturday.
Oh, right. You're off.
Saturday so far, although it's gonna change. I'm
Oh.
just saying.
I didn't need a double jump. I needed a fairy journal.
Oh, that now it all makes sense.
Allows the user to recognize the names of the enemies.
That's
Awesome.
helpful. That is helpful.
Yeah. I'm noticing there's not a lot of breakable walls in this game. What is a Castlevania game without breakable walls?
I don't know. Castlevania without breakable walls, I suppose. Ooh, what's that?
It's Ghost.
Just Ghost.
It's Ghost.
Nice.
They're in Castlevania games.
Yeah.
And these guys too. They're classic.
What's the one guy who's all, it's a meme always? Always a meme. Yeah, Castlevania meme. He's like a pile of bones with a skull on top.
Is that like a worm thing?
I don't know.
I mean, these guys are in every Castlevania game since Inception.
Wow. I like that critical hit you got in there.
Yeah.
That did like 3 damage. Very impressive.
Yeah. Gameplay. How is this not hitting?
Now you gotta get a little closer. There you go. And the challenge. Oh, the critical hit was good for 5.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
That's pretty impressive.
You know what is completely different about this game, other than it being a Metroidvania,
What?
compared to other whip slashing, whip snapping Castlevania games? There's no pits to fall into, which is the biggest hazard of any Castlevania game.
I see. No pits.
But I mean, you know, this was not a lives-based, you know, quarter muncher NES game either.
Right. Why were NES games quarter money?
I don't know.
There's no... Nintendo's not getting any quarters.
Yeah. They're like, we gotta get those live, those credits, those continues.
I have a feeling they mostly built this game to be easy to progress in, because it's going to be played in, you know, handheld in the car. Like,
Right.
oh, well, we're there. We're there.
Right.
You know? Oh, shit, Mom. I gotta grind.
Right.
But, Mom, I've gotta grind in Castlevania.
Yeah. So I just went a big circle. Cool.
Hey.
Monster Tome. Well, what is Monster Tome? Oops. Why are most of the relics just books? See the data of the monsters he has. I don't care about it. I don't care about these things.
Oh gosh.
Wow, that was intense
Yeah.
and kind of a letdown.
Yeah, he came out of nowhere and you were just like, psh, 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 and he was like, ah, shit.
Oh fuck off.
I really wish you had a Basilard in this game.
Yeah.
Don't you wish that you had the Basilard specifically?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Basilard's fun.
It's so fast. Is there a Basilard run category where you only play with the Basilard once you get it?
I doubt it. I've been watching some Soten randos lately.
Oh yeah?
Those are fun.
Well, I'll take your word for it.
I love randomizers.
Randomizers seem like a big pain to me.
Why?
Because everything's random.
Yeah.
And then the games get broken.
Oh. Yeah, I already know what Fist does. I want to see what Holy Water does.
What does Dagger do?
Huh?
What is Dagger? What's
It-
Dagger do?
It's a homing.
Oh, yes. You've been doing that. Damn. It's got some good range on it.
Damn it, it's locked. It is locked. Drumsticks.
Our service rate is ridiculous.
Why?
We're just getting hella service calls.
Yeah. Because I'm not there to not have bad jobs.
Yeah. Another day, we are fully booked again. Oh, holy crap. We are just we're so low on people.
Yeah.
You know, we only have 5.5 people working tomorrow.
5.5. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. You guys doing a half day?
Yep. So it basically, the way it's going to shake out is, you know, we have 2 AMs, 1 outlier, and 3 PMs. That's
interesting.
that's the whole deal.
Yeah.
I hope I get the outlier.
Well, yeah,
But I
that's
probably
what
won't.
everybody hopes to get every day.
Probably won't though because range.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm about to die.
Yeah? Is there a save room nearby?
No, there's the one.
The only one in the game.
That's one thing that I'll say is kind of sucky about this game is there's not a lot of save options. There's the option to set quick save anywhere, but like to get your life back.
What happens if you die and then load on your quick save?
You probably start back with the same amount of life. I would.
So if you save right before somebody's about to strike you down to death,
Yeah,
you're
you.
fucked.
Well, no, you just load your last save,
Load your last save, what do you mean?
like your last actual save at a save
Ah.
point. There you go.
Gotcha. Is that how it works?
Yeah, it's how it worked in. Oh, wait a minute. Did I not quick save?
Maybe the quick save.
Oh, maybe.
Only
It
saves.
just takes you back. No. Because you still have the same sub weapon I had.
Yeah.
So it just takes you.
It saves your actual
Saves
like
your-
EXP and your
Yeah.
and your weapons.
So basically, it's
Items.
pointless and stupid.
Well, no, I mean it saves your stats.
But it erased all of the progress. I'm like, you're not even in the same part of the castle I was in.
Well, no, because the save point's way far away from there.
Yeah.
But this isn't a huge castle. Are you kidding me? Can I not?
Down the jump. Should I exclaim back to Grandma? I haven't checked my mail lately.
So what would you? This one's pretty sick.
Yeah, it seems to have used a lot of MP though.
Okay.
Oh, did you do you? I haven't seen Holy Water yet.
Holy water just does like this. Too low on MP.
So the book is the screen clear thing.
Yep.
What's the point of that?
No. I think I'll keep the book.
It seems like the book should be the Holy Water one.
Yeah. Sure does, doesn't it? Am I going the direction you were?
Yeah.
Okay.
Freaking headlights! I swear.
What?
Kyrie had headlights earlier in the year, and now Truett's got it.
Ooh, I accidentally used the screen. Yeah, well, how do you get that from not taking baths?
What? Yes, they just appear on your head if you don't take a bath.
No, that your dirty hair is like attractive to them.
I don't know, but they take a couple of baths a week.
Couple of baths a week? What do you mean a couple of baths a week? Your children don't bathe every day.
3 times a week. What? What kids? Little kids bathe every day.
They're not little kids. What are you talking about? Truett's 9.
Yeah. He hasn't hit puberty yet.
Well, I've never heard of not bathing every day myself. But then again,
Those kids don't.
I was not a little kid anytime recently, and I was never raising little kids whenever I was a little kid, so...
Yeah.
But I seem to recall taking baths every single day for all of my memory of being alive.
Yeah.
But could just be a difference of mom versus your dad, where you spent half of your time.
Yeah.
Is it possible that you never bathed at your dad's and only bathed at mom's?
Maybe. When I was like 6 or 7, maybe.
Am I in territory that we've been to before?
Yes.
Oh, my bad. Well, shit. Oh. I'm gonna keep that. That's
Yeah.
pretty sick. Sweet, I leveled up by killing a ghost.
Well, anyway, they had baths yesterday, so if he got it today, he had clean hair when he went to it.
I see. Well, it's those other kids, though.
Yeah.
It has to come from somewhere, so it must be the other kids.
And Kyrie still uses like lice specific shampoo because I still have it from when she had lice earlier in the year.
I see. What do these little creatures think they're doing? Like attaching themselves to human beings. We're not animals, okay? You don't get on us and use us for food, okay? It's violating my human rights. Ah, I forgot that dashing was an option. Because dashing is from a time after I was playing last. Well, that lizard man just rolled across the screen at me. It was a little awkward. You know, I don't like how deliberate the whip is. You know, it has a real clumsy animation. You know, you can't just whip it out there. Shit.
and waste half your MP.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's
The whip
not,
is
it's not fun to
not
use.
good.
I don't like it.
Not good.
That's
Needs swords.
This is the lizard man that killed me, I think. So you're about to move beyond where I've seen. Yeah, no, you're gonna like the next game a lot better.
Just have it fast alarmed.
Probably. I don't know.
You know what I am liking about this though? Screen transitions really fast
Yeah.
compared to Symphony of the Night. So jumping up from a different screen is less cumbersome.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I'm backtracking. Waste.
What? You're backtracking?
Yeah. Because this is forward. Clearly I can't go there yet.
Nope, that's one of those gates that's been... You know, that's a frustrating gate, too. Just a gate where, like, it looks like you can just crouch or crawl underneath it.
Yeah. It's like, why is that an ability I have to learn?
You have to find a relic to teach you how to get down on the ground and crawl.
What is wrong with these Belmonts? Definitely have some developmental issues.
What's kind of annoying is that we've been playing for as long as we have in this castle that's not that big. And we haven't... Oh. Wait a minute. Is this playthrough film? Is this where I fought that guy earlier?
No, I don't think you fought him.
Save,
no, I didn't. I never quick saved him, not even once. But I didn't really make any progress either, so...
Yeah. Oops.
There's gotta be another save point somewhere around here in this game.
Is there another save point in this game?
I mean, I'm hoping there's more than just one save point in the entire game.
I'm kind of ready for another boss. I mean, we fought the one boss.
Yep. Seems like a good time for another boss right about now. The book is pretty awesome.
I wonder if it does the same thing as in the other Castle or in Symphony of the Night. Yes, it does. Oh wait, it might be a little bit better. It is a little bit better. I'm gonna use it like this until I actually need the screen for it.
You do you, bro.
Wow, that's pretty sweet actually.
What does it do in the other games?
It just
Something like that?
it flies around you, kind of like a shield.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, it's like, and you're like, why does a book do that?
Right.
Well, how does this make sense?
Yeah.
Japan. Am I right?
Right. Maybe that's what books do in Japan. I've never been to Japan.
It's true. I've never been to Japan either. But I'd like to go. Did you hear that PewDiePie's house got robbed in Japan?
He has a house in Japan?
PewDiePie has a house in Japan. And it got robbed.
Huh.
And they stole all of their stuff.
Really?
I didn't know there was crime in Japan. In fact, I was under the impression that there was not crime in Japan.
What are you calling the Yakuza?
No, they don't count.
No.
No, that's organized crime. I'm talking about I'm talking about disorganized crime. You know,
Okay.
just people stealing shit and
Yeah.
stuff like that. I
I'm
think
pretty
that
sure
existed in Japan.
there's a slum mentality in every culture.
Not in Japan, is what I heard.
I mean, you don't think?
Because I mean, I was
You don't
talking
think-
to
I mean, come on.
I was talking to this guy.
The movie or the show Death Note is about a Japanese teenager who's like, this all sucks and I'm gonna kill all the criminals in
Yeah.
Japan.
Yeah. But you know, that's whatever. I don't care about that. My point is that
What was the inspiration?
whenever
Just saying.
Jeremy, I'm trying to tell a story here. And once I tell the story, you'll
Just say it.
understand where I'm coming from.
Okay.
I talked to a guy who I installed a security system for, who lived in Japan because he was there with the military. Lived in a house in Japan for 3 years. And he said, dude, like they don't even have any crime over there. You don't even have to worry about anything over there. You can go anywhere and do anything and feel completely safe there.
Yeah.
And he's like, and I was like, do they even have security systems there? He's like, I'd never heard or saw of anyone having a security system in Japan. And I'm like, yeah, okay. He was like, it's just super safe everywhere, all the time. Crime is not really a concern in Japan. And I'm like, okay. And he said it's because the police are so, ruthless. The police are so ruthless and aggressive there.
Yeah.
Their conviction rate's like 99%.
Yeah.
You get arrested, you go to jail.
Wow. That's crazy.
It's possible that it's entirely possible that people who did not commit any crimes are rotting in jail in Japan.
Right.
But you know, that's just one of those things, you know. That's just one of those. If it's not a Western, like English common law based society, the chances of you going to jail for crimes you didn't commit are much higher.
Right.
And while Japan has a lot of Western influence on them culturally, they're still not a Western country. So when you go to Japan, just be careful not to get arrested. Oh shit.
Or something you didn't do.
Just be careful to just not get arrested, period. Like, just stay away from cops.
Yeah.
Although I doubt that,
Do they have an Asian Lives Matter movement over there?
probably not. Probably not. Oh shit. I'm not supposed to be here.
No.
I went the wrong way.
This game isn't my favorite.
It's not bad. If I was a kid with a Game Boy, I feel like I'd be having a pretty good time right about now.
Yeah.
I mean, I played some shitty Game Boy Advance games, I'll tell you that
Yeah.
much. I had Pirates of the Caribbean for Game Boy Advance.
Yeah.
It didn't even have saves. It didn't have a save function though. You had to write down passwords.
Are you serious?
Who's gonna write down passwords on a handheld game that you're trying to play in the car? Like,
Right.
hey mom, can you have like a pencil and paper? I can write down my password, please.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Oh, we might have better armor now. You might equip that.
Plate coat
Yeah,
raises
that's-
our defense to 53.
That's good. That's good stuff.
We gotta do. Damn. Yeah. Get that defense up.
Wait, legs? Bandana for your legs? Oh, never mind.
I guess you can equip
Anything in any slot.
anything in any slot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Seems like a pretty good setup we got here. Yeah. Now we're just gonna breeze through this game.
Yeah. Well, we did get a significant defense increase.
We did.
Like 45 to 55, so that should be helpful. Did you just 2-hit him?
Yep.
Oh.
Well, one of them was a critical hit.
Oh, okay.
Come back here and face me.
Don't you hate those critical hits? Always like putting you down and shit.
Yep. Why can't they be more supportive?
So grab that opal. Who knows what it's for, but it's there.
Dude, I gotta say, I'm with you. This dash feature.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? I actually forgot about it as I was going through this last time.
That's why you're not having as good of a time.
Yeah.
You forgot about dashing. Dashing is hella fun.
Go beat this guy.
Just gotta
Maybe
dash in and out.
re-equip the ice books, and, or oh, it probably is equipped. We'll just screen clear his ass.
Nice when he's not on screen.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Oh, he doesn't know I'm here.
Nice. That was the way to do it.
That magic will come back.
Yeah. Jump. Energy circle. Good.
What's that do?
Relics. Go relics.
Oops.
Why not just put them in order of what you're gonna collect? Oh, it's not a relic. What is it? Key? Wait.
It's not a spell book.
It's not a spell book. Are there like key items or something somewhere? Secret info? Encyclopedia. Oh, okay.
This is fun.
We're a spirit circle though. Oh, the redstone was for your whip.
Oh, okay.
Holding attack button down causes user whip to swing around. Try that. It's just
yeah,
the
but
same
it's
as
automatic. Now it's automatic though.
That's
okay, hold
stupid.
on. Let's go check out this redstone.
Did it say added fire? Adds fire.
Okay, hold on. Let me actually hit an enemy. Maybe it only. Yeah.
Oh.
No. That's what normally happens with this. Hold on.
Oh, good.
Go
It's
find
not
it.
the heck.
Go find an enemy to hit with this. And we'll see if it has any.
No, but it does way up your attack. We could have been using that all along.
I wonder if energy circle ups my attack roll.
No. It decreases your attack. Energy circle is stupid. That is a pointless fucking thing.
Yeah.
Hold out your whip and just circle the D-pad around.
Maybe they couldn't be bothered to animate the fire part of this.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got the energy circle, but what the fuck?
Look at the map. Well, clearly with energy circle you can go under that thing now.
I didn't think about it like that.
Too bad you can't two-shot these guys now.
I know, that would be really nice.
Okay, yeah, continue to the left. No. Oh, yeah, okay. Didn't see the platform there. So, the Victory Knights are the gatekeepers to absolutely nothing, as we've discovered by beating 2 of them.
Clearly.
Good thinking. We wouldn't lose that energy circle.
Well, no, it's not that. It's just that we've got everything configured better now. And I'm sure I've made some EXP gains here. So, I don't want to lose that stuff. Shit.
What were you trying to do?
Trying to dash around like a cool dude. Ah. Nothing down here.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop checking walls because I really don't think there's breakable walls in this game.
Shit.
You know, we have plenty of potions. I think we're like 6 or 7. So if you get in a situation where you need help, don't hesitate to use a potion. Ooh, Holy Cross. That's cool.
Yeah. I want to see what the cross is.
Well, the ice one does this. Oh, it's like a familiar. It follows you around. It shoots at stuff.
Oh, nice.
That's cool. But you just got the book back, so.
I did, because I wasn't sure what I was getting out of this deal, so I wanted to hold on to the book just for good measure.
Yeah.
Damn.
So that guy. Oh man, have we not found a secret yet?
We have not.
Good night. What is the deal?
Well, either we are worse at this game than they expect us to be, or this game is just designed in a really annoying way.
It is clearly designed in a really annoying way, but
it's a fairly straightforward path back to where we were.
it's so far.
It's not. Just get over it, bro.
But it's already 10:10. I don't wanna do this anymore.
Well,
Kidding.
are you quitting on this game already?
Wow, the rock guys are. Oh, they're pretty nice. It's over here. Dude, this is new.
Ooh. Man, I'll tell you what, Danny's been out for a couple of weeks now. Really? Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm gated here. Yeah, it sucks. Anybody talking?
Yeah, he's just hospitalized.
Well, you know, back at Danny's age, I think Kelly was going to the hospital like a couple weeks a year, wasn't she?
Yeah. I think so.
That's seems on par with where he is.
Yeah. I just look at the board every day and Danny's status is other. Always. And I'm just like... Damn, I'm off for like half of the month.
Yeah.
This month. I saved up all my time off. Well, not intentionally. I just didn't use any time off throughout the year this year.
Yeah.
And I couldn't even use all of it.
Oh, yeah?
I didn't manage to even use all of it by asking off all the time I did because I still need to work.
Right.
Still need to work some this month to survive. But
Right.
I asked off for pretty much, I think it is about half of the month I'm off for it. I feel like I'm mom. I mean, mom does this every other month, so.
It takes half a month off.
Yeah. God, you ever talk to mom and she's like, yeah, I'm off this week. Oh, you are? Weren't you off a whole week last month too? Yeah, and the month before that. How much time off do you get?
Yeah. That's crazy. I know she goes on like stints of, you know, a lot of time off. But
Yeah, I'm off for 2 weeks this time.
yeah.
What?
I don't understand, like, who runs the store when she's not there?
I guess her assistant manager does everything, but I thought managers didn't get any time off. I thought that was the whole deal with being a manager, is that you were always working.
Yeah. Apparently not.
Well, the moral of the story is that 3D printers are pretty cool.
Is that the moral of the story?
Yeah, well, I was just trying to think about, like, you know, what we started the show off with, since
Yeah.
we're, like, at the end of the show for today.
I mean, how do you know 3D printers are pretty cool? You still haven't really got to use one.
Well, I've used mine.
Yeah.
I've got it dialed in where it can print. It just doesn't print as perfectly as it could if the print bed was level.
Yeah.
Or was not warped.
Right.
It's level. I mean, I've got it level, but it's just that in the center it's thinner than it is on the outer edges. So even though it's perfectly level, the first layer of printing is uneven, which produces, you know, issues.
Yeah.
Creates issues for the rest of the print. But I've printed some stuff, and I gotta say, I'm more into it than I thought I was gonna be.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be one of those kind of like meh kind of things.
Yeah.
Like, it's good to have just because. Oh, you saved a state.
Oh, did I?
You did. Gotta be careful about those save states. I should probably unmap the save states because we won't need them in this game.
Right.
Clearly. The game's not very hard. The only thing that you would use save states for is just to not have to go back to the one save point every time you die.
Right. Matt, are you alright?
That is one thing this is missing.
Oh, Justy. Who stay?
Who's Is that what it is?
I don't know. Is that you? I'm glad you're alright. What's wrong with you? Standing in a daze leaves you vulnerable. I think I have been in this castle before. What you say?
What you say?
I can't clearly recall, but I think I've been here before. Your memory is coming. You know, why does this Belmont look more like a vampire than
I don't know.
the other guy?
That's the thing. This guy looks like he could just
He
be,
could be a
Belmont.
A Belmont. Maybe they got their sprites reversed.
Maybe. Although his sprite looks pretty lame.
Yeah, that's true.
Can you imagine running around as that guy?
Yeah, that's pretty.
that run cycle is amazing.
I like my cross familiar. He's pretty cool. Oh, okay. I thought he's gone.
Is it a boss? Are you fighting a boss?
Yeah.
Sweet. This is perfect. In the stream of the boss battle.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and no save point, so.
Surely there is a save point near this second boss.
Oh.
Like immediately after it would be nice. Actually, immediately before it would make sense to me.
Yeah, they give you a chance to recoup and.
No, you gotta travel all the way back here every time.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's a pain in the ass. I do like this sub-weapon though, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's just layering on the damage.
Now that's a lot of damage.
And I'm doing 21 per hit, and it's hitting multiple times for 7, so that's some pretty good damage stacking.
Nice. Save point?
Hey!
This is one of those gated areas.
Yeah, and this is also probably something that I'm willing to bet this is what lets you through. Yeah. That's what lets you through all those little small gaps.
Well, nice. That opens up a lot of avenues for us for next week's episode. It's pretty cool. How do you perform that move?
Down and jump.
Down and jump. Okay.
Ooh, sweet.
Oh, it does damage.
It's like fast travel, but it does damage.
Hell yeah.
Oh, we're back at the beginning of the castle.
Yep.
You know what?
What?
I think I see where a save point probably is.
Damn it! Don't die on the way there.
On these one.
Why don't you use the attack or dash that you just got?
Because it is slower.
Is it?
Yeah, because it has a start up and a cooldown animation. Here's a save point.
Well, how did you know that was there?
Because I was looking at the map, and there was just one square that hadn't been filled in over here. So.
Gotcha. Hey, there's another square that hadn't been filled in over there.
That is. I'm pretty sure we found another save. That's not the first save point we found, is it?
I think it is.
Really?
Yeah, we've only been to one save point so far until now.
Yeah. Okay, well next time we are going to go to all the gated areas that were gated off by not being able to slide.
Hell yeah. Alright, cool. Well, we'll see you next week for some more Castlevania, whatever, this one that people don't ever talk about.
I'm slightly into this.
I think it's a pretty good game.
Yeah.
So far, I'm liking it. Symphony, and of course I like Symphony of the Night better, but you know, this is not bad for a more limited kind of take on Symphony of the Night's kind of concept. So pretty cool. We'll catch you next week and we'll beat this game probably.
Yeah. Well, let's see.
We're like what?
We're at 23%
of the map. Okay.
Didn't you say there's 2 castles though?
That's what it said.
Okay.
I'm assuming it's probably a similar setup as Symphony of the Night, where the most of the game happens in Castle Number 1, and then Castle Number 2 is just like
the tacked on
a boss rush basically to get you through your
Could be. Oh, that is one thing about Aria of Sorrow that's pretty cool. Is there's like an actual boss rush from the menu when you finish the game. That you can go just do a boss rush. Yeah.
Nice. That's cool. Alright, well, we'll catch you next week with some more Castlevania, whatever this one's called. Bye.
Bye.